My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
Coming up on Crossfire Collectibles, the Transformers AMK Pro Series Optimus Prime 20cm model kit from Yolopark. Stick around. What's up, and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we're going to be unboxing, building, and reviewing the Transformers AMK Pro Series Optimus Prime die-cast 20cm model kit from Yolopark. So here he is. The box has seen better days, but you know, you order from AliExpress and what do you expect? But after I had gotten the Megatron, I was like, I gotta get the Optimus. And now they have some more coming out that are announced, and I'm just like, oh, you know, mind is blown. Definite, you know, good renditions of the G1 cartoon, and I'm all in for these. So I had to add this one, and yeah, so here he is, and we're gonna go ahead and get into him. So let's check out the box here. Very G1ish, almost kind of comic style. You know, you got the 40th anniversary logo down here, Yolopark hologram, Autobot up in the corner. It also shows Bumblebee and Grimlock. Chapter 2, Transformers More Than Meets the Eye. Very neat. Over to the side, got Optimus Prime on the top, 40th anniversary on the bottom, Transformers on this side, Transformers, and on the back you have a basic build and the figure and accessories. Cool enough. All right, so this figure appears to be in a sleeve. So, pull this out. Here's the inner box, a little different, kind of got a holographic outline, which is pretty neat. Kind of goes all the way around to the back. You have this black and white grid with the 40 years, Optimus Prime. On the side, Transformers, and Autobot logo. Cool deal. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and dive right into it. But first, please subscribe to the channel. All right, see, like I said, I had to get this after I got the Megatron, and I was just like super stoked to put that together. The thing was awesome. Well, we'll bring them out in this video later on, do a side-by-side comparison. First, let's get all this stuff out. Now, I know this Optimus has light-up eyes, so hopefully it's the same battery, and we'll test it out. We actually do have some, if it's the same one, and go ahead and light that head up. Flip this around. Oh, upside down. Due to the box being crushed, a lot of the parts have fallen out of their spaces, but here it is. Man, it's a lot of stuff. Set that back down for a minute. We'll go over the inserts. So here you have this QR code, like Yolopark, Facebook, and Instagram. Same on the side, just in another language. Here you have this little instruction booklet, and you open it up, basic step-by-step process. Both sides. I guess we'll keep this out to the side so we can follow the instructions to build him the way they want. And now, let's go ahead and get into the packaging. So we'll start with the bottom layer here. Go. Bunch of guns, his stand. So go ahead and get all this out. A lot of stuff, man. It's pretty cool. Really happy for it. They just look good. I mean, after I saw the Megatron in person, I was just like, wow. But first, you actually have the Megatron gun right here, and it does have a stock. So I guess you could have it on or off, and pop it on just like that. There we go. Got a hole in the front, so I'm sure some blast effects would work in it if you have them. Neat. Next up, here's his typical blaster. Nice and G1 reminiscent. And comics, of course. So you see you got that black matte. It's got some like chrome weathering around the, I guess, edges of it. So it looks pretty good. Next, you have this little energon axe here. So it's got a little ball joint right here. You can pop it right into his arm. Neat. Alright, moving on. Same as Megatron, but you get a Autobot logo with this one. It actually goes on the stand. So we'll go ahead and bring that out. So here's his base. Very like Cybertronian looking. And then you have the arm here. So it's just held on by a screw. And we're not going to use this like we did with the last one, but we are going to plug it in to show y'all. So do something like that, and then just pop that little insignia right at the bottom. For the rest of it, these pieces right here. So you have this little piece here, attachment to stick the kind of claw onto that holds the figure. And jam it up in there, so you can open it or close it however you like, and then just plug that right into the top, and there's your stand. So we'll put that back out of the way for now, and we have a few more pieces here. Looks like some leg backs, I believe, are here. Got a right and a left side. Nice sheen to it. Plastic. Sure, the die cast pieces are in there. And here's 2 more leg pieces. A really nice metallic blue. Weathering. Very cool. Alright, and that's it for the bottom tier. So we're going to move on to the main figure. Outer sleeve off, and now we'll go ahead and start bringing this out, I guess, piece by piece, and as we do, we'll look at it, and then I guess we'll go ahead and build it. But first, let's go ahead and get his head out, and here it is. Man, that looks good. All right, so little ears. You got to be very careful. Don't touch the point because you can break these. You can move them around a little bit. So kind of move it from the bottom and just rotate it around how you want it. I think that'll work for mine. And now we need to see about inside that head, because I want to know what's up with these batteries. All right, so you got to get right above that brow and pop that piece up to get that dome off. And here it is. And then inside, you have a little battery compartment, and kind of pry the back off right there. So now we have the inside, I guess, to full capacity, and try to slide out this little battery compartment here. All right, so we got that out. Now we need to get our batteries, and here they are. So these are 3-volt CR927. I grabbed these from Amazon. Get a pack for, you know, a few dollars. It was really rather inexpensive, and they were like next day. So unfortunately, like within the Megatron video, I wasn't able to show the lights in his head because we didn't have them. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and slide a battery in. So just kind of pop it in right here and pray it works. So I'm wondering, this turns it on. Yes, so the butt of the gun will turn the eyes on and turn them off. All right, so let's go ahead and get that piece back down into the head. There we go. So now we'll put the back of the head back on, like that. And then the top dome piece. And there we go. Now we'll test it out. Awesome. Very cool. All right, so we got the head down. I'll set that to the back, adjust this a bit, and then we'll go over the rest. So next, let's bring out the matrix of leadership. Here, that is right here. It looks die cast, but it's not. It's actually plastic. We figured this would be die cast, especially since a lot of the Transformers matrix are actually die cast, but this one is definitely plastic. So I'll set it to the back. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring our hands in. So you have a right and a left. You see it's got that ball at the end of the wrist. And it looks like the thumb has its own ball joint. And the fingers here are on hinges. So you got the index finger with a double hinge. And then the three other fingers all connected by one hinge and a second in the knuckles. So, okay. Both hands are the same articulation. Got that nice dark blue color onto it. And neat. All right, next up, we're gonna bring out the upper torso. And there it is. Very neat. Got that little kind of tilt hinge in there. And you can open up the front. Just like that, to reveal the inside. You can pop your matrix right in there. This looks used, but it's just the weathering on it, which I think is really cool. It looks really great. Die cast in there. So, red. Got that nice red. Really makes it look good. All right, set that to the back. Now we'll bring the shoulders in, and here they are. Nice Autobot logo on the left shoulder. Got these smokestacks here that I don't think they move, but there they are. Weathering on there too. It's really nice. He's really got a lot of pieces in here. So now you got these other arm pieces here. Got the red and the weathering. Start to move a little bit faster since we have a lot to go over. All right, here are his arms. Very cool. You have that little kind of translucent yellow right down here at the bottom on each. So it kind of makes me wonder would a battery fit in these as well, but I don't think they do light up. All right. You have these two pieces here. You have the main insides of the legs, both right and left. Die cast at the bottom here, really nice. You have your lower torso or waist area. Also looks really good. These little flaps will move. Looks like that can come off. Now here you have the fronts of the skirts. And you have some sides of his legs. His backpack. This looks great as well. It's not die cast, but it definitely looks like it. Really nice detail on this one. You got some like dirt and grime in there, as long as some scratching, you know, showing the metal underneath. Very nice. Here's his knees, and these are die cast as well. You can actually see the paint on the back. Very nice paint job. Now you have his toes. These are also die cast. They really did a number on the weathering for these die cast parts. I think they really look good. Now you have the fronts of the legs right here. Now these are plastic, but they still look good. All right, and finally, we can go ahead and get the plastic dungeon out of here. And you have his feet. I was expecting these to be die cast too, but nope. At least the bottoms, but no, they're totally plastic. So all right, so we got all our stuff. I'm gonna move some stuff back. It's spread out all over the table, and we'll go ahead and start with the assembly. All right, so first we're gonna go ahead and bring our upper torso in and pop this back open. And then we're gonna grab our matrix and pop it right on in, right there. Not gonna close it all the way, leave it kind of open. All right, we're gonna flip it around and we're gonna take our little back piece here and pop it on just like that. Then we're gonna come around to our head and you're gonna line that ball up with that socket and pop that in right there. And we'll put that down. We're gonna bring up the lower torso and we're gonna put these other skirts on. So we'll get the front one and pop that right on right there. Now we get the other side. So they're on. All right, next we're gonna move on to the arms. So we'll grab and we're gonna go ahead and plug that right into that arm, like that. And then we'll come down and get our hand in, just like that. So we got one arm. I'll do the second. Same thing. Go ahead and peg that in and grab the other hand and pop it right on like that. All right, now onto the leg assembly. All right, so we're gonna start with this one. Now we're gonna bring in this back piece and just pop that on right there. Then we'll bring in a knee. And we'll pop our knee on right there. And we're gonna grab a foot. They both look the same, so I don't think it matters. But we'll go ahead and peg that one in right here. And then a toe. So slide that on in right there. And now these feet are really starting to get some weight to them, and that's really nice. I like them. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the back. So we want to leave that side open and just plug it on in like that. And we'll get the front, same thing. Pop it right on like that. And then you'll get your little side piece here. And pop that right on like that. There's one leg, nice and heavy. All right, go ahead and build our second leg. So basic repeat of process. We're gonna go with the foot first, and then the toe. All right, now we got our back. So snap it on. Got your knee, front, and then your little side piece. Like that. Now come around and get that back piece right there. All right, and there's our legs. Oh, almost forgot. I don't know how I missed this. Oh, we gotta pop our arm pieces on the back. So one. And one. And now our arms are done. I don't know how I missed those. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and finish up his torso and bring these pieces out and simply pop them right in. Grab the other one. You can see they kind of pretty much slide right into place. So, there we go, just like that. And now let's go ahead and assemble them. So get the lower. Pop that up onto the top. Right there. So now we get our right arm plugged in. Right there. Our left arm. And then pop the legs on. Alright, so. And now the left leg. Go. Lost a knee. Alright. So there's Optimus assembled. Now let's go ahead and toy around with some of his parts. So if you want to pop a hand off, you can get him a little axe hand. So very cool. Might actually use that for this. We want to check his articulation, so while we leave that out, go ahead and check the head movement. So it can rotate full 360, it can look down and up, and it can go side to side. Over to the arms, you can do a full 360, you can extend out about that far. Of course, you got the bicep rotation, double jointed elbows. Come down and the hands can rotate a full 360. Alright, so with those arms out, check out that ab crunch that far forward and that far back, not at all. And down at the waist, there's a little rocking motion in here. You have side to side swivel. Down to the legs. Pop these skirts up, and leg can come out that far to the side. You can go that far back, and that far forward. The legs are pretty heavy, so it's not going to hold. You also have that drop down hinge, so it's really neat. Make it taller if you want, or just for, you know, extended mobility. Down to knees, double joint it. And I keep losing my knee on this one. I'll get back in. And down at the foot, you have some toe motion up and down. And then you have that extended hinge up in the ankle. And a little bit of side to side pivot. So very cool. Nice articulation on it. So I can see why they gave you the stand. He doesn't stand as well as the Megatron, but we can get him in something. Let's go ahead and get him in a pose. Alright, there we go. We got Optimus in our pose. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring out the AMK Pro Series Megatron for a side-by-side comparison. Alright, here they are side by side together, and they look really good. So now one last thing, we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave Optimus's gun on, but we're going to take off Megatron's back cannon and go ahead and turn their lights on. So there you go. Plug that back on. And now they both have their illuminating eyes. We'll go ahead and pop the lights to give you guys a better view. So here you go. There's their lights, kind of in a little bit of darkness. We only have a little bit of light coming through the window, and they both look great. So this is really nice. I'm really liking them. But now we're going to go ahead and throw Optimus onto the turntable and give you some final thoughts.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments.
We now return to the Transformers.
Alright, so here you have it. The Transformers AMK Pro Series Optimus Prime 20cm model kit from Yolopark. Oh man, he looks great. The detail on him is absolutely amazing. It just looks super, super good. A definite G1 rendition, you know, straight out of the cartoon and comic books. He looks absolutely fantastic. Just couldn't be more happy with him. Everything is great on him. I think my only issue is his legs. Even though they have some weight to him due to the die cast, his feet are just sit weird. They won't allow him to properly stand in certain positions. You know, he fell over a few times prior to getting him in this proper pose. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to have this in kind of this like attack pose, and I'm going to set Megatron up from across from him and find a place somewhere to set them up to, and to set them two up and display them together. But man, he looks just absolutely phenomenal. Really, 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 really good work. But yeah, I suggest if you guys can get a hold of him, I see his price is just steady going up. I think he cost me about 58 bucks on AliExpress, and that was with a discount. Same with Megatron, I got him even cheaper, but their prices are going up. So if you don't have one and you want to get one, go ahead and move on it. These are absolutely great. They really, really look good, and I think they're definitely worth it. No transformations for them, but you know, you do get to build it, and that's kind of fun. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, leave a giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.